The Big Show with Night and Day. Get a hell of a caffeine fix from your local Night and Day from just $4.50.
Welcome.
This is big.
To the Hodaki Big Show.
Really big.
With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Monday afternoon, the 22nd of July, 2024. And you, my friends, are listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day.
Bit flat at the end there.
Yeah, it was a bit off, actually,
It was
wasn't
actually
it?
Jase's fault, though.
Yeah,
was
it
Was
yeah.
it totally my fault,
poor.
was it? Oh, okay, my bad. Hey, Mogi, you stallion, how's life?
Going pretty grousey, you mad dog, you sick son of a bee. What a hell of a weekend we had there, eh? Me and old Hoity Jay on the road again. Jay's riding bitch on the way there, me riding bitch on the way back. God, we had a ball.
Good times, mate, good times.
Did you guys do a roadie?
No, not really a roadie, it's just out to the batch.
I'll
I
be
just
honest,
sort of felt like after, that sort of balls up by you last week, Hoity Jay, that we should revisit it and
Sure.
put the demons to rest. God, we had a good time.
I've got to be honest with you, Mogi, I can still feel the vibrations in my bullus. You know, on that big rod that we're on.
What do you mean big rod? Like a V rod or something?
She was a machine, mate. She was epic. Keyzie, I'm really loving all your new caps at the moment. Do you have like a...
Jase?
Do you have like...
Jase?
Do you have like a little drawer of caps, or do you have like a little section of your wardrobe with all your stacked caps?
Yeah, I've got a little section of stacked caps in my wardrobe. I actually do. My wife hates it.
Yeah. Would you? Because you'd be taking up too much room. Or is it on a shelf and they're all sitting next to each other?
It's on a shelf, but they were like that, but there's too many now because,
Right.
like we went to Magic Round, Jase bought me a Caxton hat, which I don't really like to wear. And so
No,
things like that are just sort of piling up one on top of the other.
Yeah.
And she's actually gone on Temu and bought a cap holder. And that's arriving in like 4 months or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
man.
Yeah.
I
Do
look
you-
forward to seeing that.
Do you fold your undies and stuff?
I fold my undies,
Do
correct.
you line all your shoes up as well?
Yes, correct.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
otherwise my wife gets angry at me. Because
Hey,
the
now-
front door's a mess.
Now, listen.
What?
Massive show ahead.
Oh, my God.
Going to talk the Warriors on a number of levels, actually.
Yeah,
We've got Charlie
yeah,
Gubb coming
yeah.
up. Would you rather, of course, your chance between Bathurst or the NRL Grand Final? There's plenty going on, so make sure you stay tuned. In the meantime, let's kick off with a bit of Metallica.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Nirvana there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Great to have your company if you're just joining us, and hoping you had a fantastic weekend as well. Speaking of the weekend, a lot of sporting action, of course, and as well as the Warriors. And there's something that needs to be addressed by this show. Something that happened that was so shocking, Mogi, that we can't just ignore it. Something that was such a travesty of sporting commentary that we can't turn a blind eye. Something that decimated the spirits of so many people around the country. And such a rookie, young, foolish mistake that we need to talk about it.
What are you guys talking about? Do you want me to just play the audio?
Play the audio, would you, mate?
This is from the end of Friday night's Warriors game with myself and Manai Stewart on the commentary. And the try has been confirmed, and I tell you what, Manai, not even Chanel Harris-Tavita can miss it from there, I hope.
That could go down as one of the all-time commentators' curses, Chris. I hope you're wrong.
Surely not. I mean, look at where he scored it. Surely not. I don't like the way he just squinted his eyes there like
No,
he's
nor do
seeing
I.
blurry posts in front of him right now.
Nor do I. He looked at that post away up and looking at the screen the whole game. Oh,
Don't point at me. Fair enough. I am so sorry, everyone. I am so sorry for that. No, don't go all quiet.
dear. You, man.
Manaya.
Yeah. It was a bit of a shocker. I mean, for those who didn't see the game, that was the score was 20 points to 14. Scored a
18.
try beside the post, which made it 20 points to 18.
Nice, Jase.
And then needed to get the conversion to pull level with about 5 or 6 minutes left to go. And you've come out with that piece of commentary, Keyzie.
Yeah. So what I'm told is it's something called a commentary curse. And to be fair, I am aware of a commentary curse, right? And Jase, you even admitted that you've had a couple of them in cricket. I don't think
Never.
there's
Not once.
bullshit.
Keyzie.
Do not.
Keyzie. Not once have I had a commentary curse.
Right, okay. I'm sure it would be hard to track down.
Only in the sense of benefiting the New Zealand side.
Right. But I think the reason why, and I thought in my head it was like, it'll be funny if you just like double down because there's no way he's going to miss this because it's 1 metre to the left of the post.
Yeah.
And poor Chanel Harris-Tavita, who's actually, as Mike, you and I were talking about off air, you were saying he's actually got a great kicking record.
He does.
And so I was just like, he's had a couple of off ones from the sideline, but right in front, we're going to Golden Point. I was excited.
Having said that, that one from the sideline was an absolute travesty as well.
Yeah, it was a shocker. I was looking at it as he was taking that conversion, and I said to my wife, Mogi, and I quote...
Your wife, Mogi.
I quote...
How hot?
He's got the yips.
Right.
He's going to miss. He's got the yips.
So it's your fault.
I didn't say it to the whole nation, though, Keyzie.
Can I just end?
And you mentioned it in the commentary there, and it was bang on, actually. He started squinting, and I went, he's suffering from quite serious anxiety.
It is an interesting
out.
thing. So they keep a record of this, and they've got all these sorts of stats around the joint, don't they, for whatever they're worth. But out of everybody that's ever taken has been a kicker and has had 50 or more attempts, Jase, okay, over the course of the history of the NRL.
Sure.
Chanel Harris-Tavita is one of only 20 players that has got a success rate of 80% plus. So he is one of the best kickers in the history of the NRL.
Yeah.
And it wasn't on display.
No, so that's what's so interesting about it. But after that, on the commentary, we had a few minutes remaining, and Mania sort of stopped talking about and referencing the text machine.
Right.
And I was like, hey, how's the old text machine looking there, brother? Any hate on there? He's like, oh, yeah. And then he started reading, and what I've done just to save time is I've just ticked the ones that were in all capitals.
Yeah.
So just, F you, Keyzie, you absolute helmet. F you, Keyzie, WTF. What the F, Keyzie, shut the F up. Keyzie, if I was on a sloped roof right now, I'd aim at you. F you, Keyzie, you just lost me my multi. I want someone to get on the roof outside the house near Keyzie's place. What the F was this atrocity? Keyzie has no effing friends. Do better. Keyzie needs to be dropped from the commentary. It was quite easily.
And those are just from Jase.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was quite easily the most hatred I've ever received in one afternoon.
I've only got one thing to say to you, Keyzie. Get out.
Really?
Charlie Gubb next, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Be interested to see what he thinks about it. Boy, oh boy, you're in for it, man.
Nah, we're mates, me and Charlie.
Here's you too.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed, Sublime there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Now, we were just talking about Keyzie's commentary travesty with the Warriors over the weekend. With that in mind, we've got the legend of the game, ex-Warrior Charlie Gubb on the line. And Charlie, g'day, mate. I don't know if you heard Keyzie's horrific commentary curse, but what are your thoughts?
I seen a clip of it 5 minutes before you called me hoodie.
Yeah.
And it was disheartening, to say the least. But I think that just kind of sums up Keyzie. He's happy-go-lucky guy, but really he's pretty malicious.
Yeah, I found it. I think that's a fair comment, Charlie. It was malicious.
Spiteful.
It was spiteful. It was vengeful.
Hey, just
He
what you
knew
got.
what he was doing.
We got you here, mate. What were your thoughts on that game? Nice to get them, let them get ahead 14-0. Canberra Raiders obviously haven't won a game at home all season.
Wow.
They've only scored one try in the first half in the last 4 games. But the thing about it is they hadn't been playing the Warriors, had they?
No, they haven't. And funny you brought that up. I was going to say Canberra's hard to beat at home, but story of our season, really, we just weren't quite there. We're playing at 80% and the other team's always playing at 90%. But I was pretty gutted, to be fair. Like, we got to win those ones, and yeah, we're just not up for it at the moment.
Charlie, it seems like a really g'day, Keyzie here, by the way. Huge fan of the Warriors.
You sure you want to?
What?
You sure you want to talk here, Keyzie?
No,
you
no,
want
it's
me
all
to
good.
take over?
It's by the phone. It's not in person, so it's all good. Just one thing I've noticed about the team this year is, for periods, they are absolutely brilliant, and it just sort of seems to flick on and off. It's not like they're a bad team or they're unfit or anything like that. It's just in this weird season of them flicking in and out of form. Have you noticed that, and is there anything you can sort of do about that, you personally?
Probably not anything personally I could do, but I have noticed that, Keyzie, like, I still think, like, when we're on, we're one of the better teams in the comp, but it's just whether or not we're going to be on. Like, I was going into every game, I'm confident we're going to win, but I'm starting to lose a little bit of confidence, but I'm still confident we're going to make the 8. I mean,
yeah, but it's one of those things, isn't it? Like, you can be confident they're going to win the 8, and you're right. Going into every single game, you think, oh, yeah, we can win this, but it just depends which team turns up and how long that team turns up for. But watching that game on Friday night, you were sitting there thinking, well, this is definitely 11 versus 12. It's not like we're playing out of our skin, we look amazing, we should be top 4, but we're losing. We look like a team that doesn't deserve to be in the 8.
Yeah, and we're playing like that too.
Yeah,
it's just it's kind of hard to cop, because like, I've got so much faith in them, but they're just not proving it. I would say we're just seriously underachieving for the squad that we have, and it's not through lack of effort, because you can see that they're trying, but they just haven't come together like they have in the past. It's hard to put your finger on it, but yeah, it's one of those things where you feel like, oh, when they click, we're going to start winning, but it's 3/4 of the way through the season, and we're still saying that.
That's right.
You sure you want to talk, Keyzie?
Jase, Jase. Charlie, one thing that's kind of, I don't know very much about rugby league compared to Andrew Webster, but his benches, his interchange, he had, like, once again, he had a hooker on the interchange and Leka Halasima, who's more of a back as well, so 2 forwards, and then we got injuries straight away again, which have been killing us all season. But as a front rower yourself, would you be a bit annoyed about carrying such a light interchange into every game like we have been?
Yeah, I would be. I like having, like 3 middles on there, and then either like a second row back cover, something like that. And using all 3 of those forwards on the bench. That's just me personally, but I guess he's just thinking he wants to maximise Benoit Blake's minutes and Barnett's minutes, even though Barnett was backing up. But it's one of those things. Is we got really good starting forwards, but I think maybe he's not doing the right thing with the rotation. But then again, we're not at training. It's easy to. He's probably got a plan, and the team's just not executing it at the moment.
Yeah. It's like we've got a faulty charging cable for your phone. You know those ones where when you plug it in and you've got to keep tutuing with it all the time because it keeps cutting in and out all the time?
In the post-match conference, Andrew Webster was saying exactly that.
Seriously?
No.
Oh. All right, Charlie, who's your player of the match?
Porter King, player of the match.
Porter King, player of the match. He didn't play big minutes, but I thought he had the intent that we need from all 17 players, and he's a big monkey pawn guy, and that's Jase Tavanga.
Big shout to Jase Tavanga off the bench, bringing the noise. Thank you very much, Charlie Gubb. We'll chat to you next week, mate.
Yeah, hopefully after a win.
Yeah,
good on you, Charlie.
Yeah,
really nice, wasn't it?
And also, don't forget, if you're in Wellington, you need a Portaloo, hit up Porter King. They are your Portaloo specialists.
Beautiful, mate.
The Hauraki Big Show Podcast. Radio Hauraki.
Penrith have done it!
Would
Brace yourself!
you rather?
Bathurst 1000!
Hell of a prize, that either the NRL Grand Final or Bathurst. Yes, Keyzie?
4 nights at Bathurst on Mount Panorama. It's a once-in-a-lifetime petrol head trip, or the weekend of your life, NRL Grand Final, races on the Saturday, pre-match cruise to the game, accommodation, flights all included.
Yeah.
G'day, Marky Man Bastard. How's life?
Oh, very good, fellas, and yourselves?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. How was the weekend?
Wet and cold.
Yeah, mate, I'm hearing you, mate. What do you do for a crust, mate?
Commercial real estate in Wellington.
Oh, backbone!
Yeah, good on you, fellas. I didn't think you'd say that.
How's business?
It's coming on. It's been worse. It's getting better.
Good on you, mate. All right, Mark. NRL Grand Final or Bathurst?
Oh, Bathurst, 100%.
Okay.
No
Interesting. Stay on the line, and our good mate, Puxon, in Studio B will look after you, all right?
Thanks, lads.
Thanks, mate.
On you.
G'day, Blair, you mad bastard. How's life?
I'm good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, Blair. Good weekend, Blair?
Oh, not too bad. Bit of a lazy one.
Yeah, well, nothing wrong with that, mate. You got to, just chill out sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's exactly it.
What do you do for a crust, Blair?
Fabricator.
Backbone!
Like metal?
Yeah, mate. Men are working.
I thought
good.
that was like you just made up
Fabric.
stories and stuff.
That's what you do.
Oh, yeah, there's a bit of that. There's a bit of that.
My dad's a
How's your
fabricator. Backbone stuff, Blair.
Hey, did you hear Keyzie's horrific commentary faux pas over the weekend, Blair?
Oh, mate, I did. I was watching it, and I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Commentator's curse.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, it's Keyzie's fault.
All right, Blair, Bathurst or NRL Grand Final?
It's got to be the grand final.
Yeah,
All right, mate.
good on you, mate.
100%. 100%.
Stay on the line and old Pugs
I'll be
look
calling
after
that
you.
one, by the way.
G'day, Greg, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. Yourself?
Yeah, good, thanks. Greg,
100%.
what do you do for a crust?
Construction management.
Backbone! Jeez, we've had a whole bloody smorgasbord of backbones today.
Blackbones.
Backbones.
You can't say that.
Yeah, oh, sorry, man. Sorry. Jeez. And you had a good weekend too, Greg?
Yeah, good, mate. Yeah, always a good weekend when you're not at work.
Yeah,
I
true.
reckon.
Amen,
All
brother.
right. NRL or Bathurst?
NRL, mate.
Yeah,
Okay,
100%.
yeah.
100%.
All right, so what? You a bit gutted about the Warriors there,
Greg?
Greg?
Been gutted for a few weeks now, mate. It was looking good, wasn't it?
Yeah, I've been gutted for about 20 years now, so it's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you didn't help this weekend, Keyzie, obviously.
Yeah,
Hang in there, mate, and we'll chuck you over to
All good, thanks, guys.
Hudson in
Thanks,
Studio
Greg.
B.
Hey, guys, here's a would you rather. Would you rather murder 10 random people right now
Yeah.
or shave
No,
1
that's my
hour?
answer.
Oh, you want to lock that one in? Or shave 1 hour off of everyone in the world's lifespan?
1 hour.
Just 1 hour off everyone in the world.
Oh, but I get to kill 10 people.
No,
No, because, yeah, well, that's quite good, though, isn't it? Because some people we can do without. I reckon I could find 10 people that have got to go. Yeah, I'm going with that.
Right, and then save everyone the...
Yeah.
I'd go for the hour.
But there's some shocking people around, Jase.
Oh,
You
yeah,
reckon
true,
Get rid of
true.
10 people. Just 10.
I just can't be arsed finding them, that's all.
Oh, yeah,
I'd just
they'll be
rather go
hiding.
blanket, the entire world, take an hour off.
What about the
Bob's
nearest
uncle.
10 people? What about if it was the nearest 10 people?
How about this, Keyzie?
What?
If you took an hour off everyone in the world, how many people would die in that hour?
Oh, that's a good question.
It's crazy
Have you
stuff,
thought about it like that,
Nah, I
Keyzie?
haven't,
Yeah,
man.
well, you should have before you asked the question.
Have you guys heard Alice in Chains?
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Guns. Roses there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 5 minutes to 5. Plenty going on after 5 o'clock, including your chance to get in the draw for Would You Rather, of course, either Bathurst or the NRL Grand Final. I had some drama over the weekend doing a bit of DIY stuff.
Yeah.
Mogi will be chatting about that as well, my friend.
Also, it says here a bit of rugby union chat with Hoity J.
Oh, yeah.
A bit of sport, well, just general sports chat, I think.
Chit chat.
Was there any douche over the weekend?
There was Logan Paul.
Is that UFC?
Yes.
Yeah, fight in event description. Logan Paul, Jake Paul, in fact, fought Mike Perry. There's some garbage fights around, man, that people pay for. 17,000 people went to the stadium to watch it. Just utter trash.
Yeah.
It's bizarre what's happening, with boxing.
Out the gate.
Yeah.
So bizarre, Keyzie.
But hey, lots coming up after 5.
Yeah, I said
Am I
that.
right?
No, I said that already.
Let's just reiterate. Stay tuned.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jase, Mike, and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're surviving your Monday all right. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night and Day. What special is Night and Day running at the moment, Keyzie?
Oh, good question.
Hoity J special.
All right,
yeah.
Okay, yeah, what's in that?
So obviously you get your barista-made coffee, usually as low as $4.50,
Yeah.
but it's included in the Hoity J special. You also get, because it's cold out, a nice new skivvy, and then they'll give you a hat to wear with it. But before they give it to you, they get all the coffee beans and the grounds from the machine and just rub it into the hat, make it
so
nice
it looks
and
a bit filthy. Yeah,
that's right, and some extra small connies.
Yeah.
And it's $12.
Who are the small connies for?
I don't know. That's what I
It's part of
said.
the special.
I'm very surprised there's no durries in there.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Usually there's a carton of durries as well.
Jase, I don't make up the special, man.
Right, okay.
I'm just the middleman. I'm just the messenger here.
Sure.
Yeah.
So make sure you head into your local Night and Day and get the Hoity J special.
Actually, it comes with tweezers and a microscope. Don't know what that's about.
And a magnifying
glass, yeah. Damn
Right, does it?
Damn it.
So good. Hey, now listen, big hour coming up. We've got a bit of sport to get through. Also, I had a bit of a crisis on Friday, which I want to talk you fellas
DIY
through.
crisis.
Yeah, a bit of a DIY crisis. And, of course, your chance again to get in the draw for Would You Rather. In the meantime, here's the White Stripes.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Stone Temple Pilots there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Keyzie was just doing finger signals to me and I have no idea what he was talking about.
It was
Mikey.
filth.
It was filth, was it?
It was, yeah.
Suggestive.
Do you guys remember 3 days ago, I was chatting...
vaguely.
I was chatting about how I'm going to have a potluck dinner.
Yes.
So we ended up doing that, and it wasn't really a potluck because traditionally people bring their own food over for that, right? Someone might have the dessert, someone might have the snacks.
That's true. A salad.
Yeah. Cheese
Someone will
board.
have a salad.
Cheese board. Yeah. But for this one, I decided that
Often people will bring chips and dips and things like that as well.
That is such a good point. For this one, though, I decided that I would do all 3 courses.
Keysie's rules.
Yeah.
Well, it's not Keysie's rule. I just wanted to...
I can remember them too, Keyzie. They're stuck in my mind.
That's right. So lettuce cups.
Yeah, with pork mince.
And
Chicken.
then a stuffed chook.
Yeah.
With stuff with pork mince.
Stuffed with pork mince. And then a Vietnamese pavlova.
Yes.
Which is egg whites and pork mince.
Yeah.
Savoury pavlova.
Yeah, it's delicious. A bit of lemongrass on there as well.
And a bit of mint to make it Vietnamese.
Mint, that's right, yeah. Because that's what makes
And
it
basil.
Vietnamese. And basil.
Well, it's got to be Vietnamese mint.
And some rice.
That's right, yeah, I forgot all those. It was great, obviously, and it went down a treat. Everything was excellent. Got some great recipes online. But with how expensive everything is these days, it cost me an arm and a leg to actually buy all of the ingredients. And I realised that I had spent maybe $200 all up, and these people just get to come around.
Sorry, what do you mean an arm and a leg?
Yeah, what do you mean by an arm and a leg?
Well, you know how food these days is very expensive.
Yes.
So, I obviously had the pork mince because I got a lot of that. But by the time I bought all the other stuff, the mint to make it Vietnamese, cheese, all sorts of stuff like that, it cost an arm and a leg. It was like $200. And then I was thinking, why?
I'm sorry, I'm not getting why you're putting arm and a leg in there.
Well,
It's cost you $200. I've got that.
correct. It cost.
But how is it costing you an arm and a leg?
You still got your arms and your legs.
No. Have you? So the saying, it's cost an arm and a leg.
What saying?
It's like a colloquialism in New Zealand. I'm pretty sure it is.
I think generally, if you've got a saying, a colloquialism, as you call it, you can normally track that back to somewhere. Where does that come from? Cost you an arm and a leg. At what point does anything cost anybody an arm and a leg? Arm and a leg. Some things that cost you an arm.
Sure.
Like going to war.
And more to the point, who would pay that?
Yeah, I wouldn't
You
pay
know what
it.
I mean? If someone said to me, here's your pork mince, I need an arm and a leg, I'd go, don't think so.
At that point, I'm not having a potluck dinner.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just going to say,
And-
might catch up for drinks.
And in all honesty, I've been around a while, Keyzie, and I've never heard of the phrase "cost me an arm and a leg." That's just stupid.
Right. I thought.
Where did you pick it up?
Pick what up? I think it was
The
Woolworths.
saying.
Oh, what? The saying? I don't know. I thought it was just in the general vernacular.
Vernacular?
What's with all the fancy words coming
Vernacular.
out? Vernacular, Keyzie. And can I just ask you something here? What do you mean Woolworths?
Well, isn't that a place you buy groceries?
In New Zealand, no. I've never heard of Woolworths.
So the vernacular, arm and a leg, cost you a lot of money at Woolworths.
Yeah, that's right. Let's just flag the story.
You sure?
Honestly, man, it's like you're speaking gobbledygook.
Yes. You sure you don't mean countdown?
What the hell's gobbledygook?
It's in the common vernacular, Keyzie. That one?
You've never heard of gobbledygook?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki. Radio Hauraki.
Penrith have done it.
Would
Brace yourself.
you rather?
Bathurst 1000.
Let's get to it. G'day, Nick. How's life?
Yeah, good, mate. How's things?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Good weekend, Nick?
Yeah, really good. Really good. Yeah, it's the young fellas league game.
Yeah. He plays a bit of league, does he?
Yeah, he's a massive backbone. He loves league.
Did Keyzie come along and curse him?
Yep, he can do.
Hey, Nick, what's the name of your young fella's team?
Hallsville Hornets.
Up the Hornets, man.
The Hornets.
Up the Hornets. So good.
I tell you what, I love my boys, Glenora Bears. I go down to the local, just down the road from me, Mogi. We get 300-400 people there as a crowd. It's pretty good.
Just down there in your trench coat?
Yeah, my trench and my rum and coke. It's beautiful. Hey, Nick, so I'm guessing, mate, you're going NRL final, yeah?
Mate, big time, yeah, NRL.
Good on you, mate. Up the Hornets.
I'll pass you over to Pugsan in Studio B, and he'll look after you.
Awesome.
Thanks, mate. G'day, Ash. How's life?
Oh, living the dream, mate. How about you?
Oh, yeah. What's the dream? What's your dream, Ash?
Yeah, what is your dream, mate?
More of a nightmare at times, but...
Yeah,
I get
I'm with you.
But did you have a good weekend, Ash?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, good. And what do you do for a crust, mate?
I'm a fridgie.
Far out, man.
Backbone. What's a fridgie?
Somebody who works in a fridge.
No, it's a refrigeration engineer.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like a electrician's a sparky.
Yeah, no, I got you.
It's backbone stuff regardless.
Yeah, massive backbone. Ash. All right, mate, what are you going for there? You going for the NRL or are you going for Bathurst?
I'll go for Bathurst.
You gave me that vibe, actually, man. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll pass you to Puxan and he'll sort you out, all right?
Oh, awesome.
Good on you,
Good on you, mate.
Good luck. Yes, Keyzie.
Don't forget as well, it is one hell of a trip. Wow. 2 trips, to be honest, but you can only pick one. If you do win, it's either 4 nights on Mount Panorama watching the mighty Bathurst 1000, flights and accommodation included, or the same deal, but with the NRL Grand Final in Sydney, races on the Saturday, a pre-match cruise to the game on the Sunday. Do you want a would you rather?
I was just amazed that you just read all that and at the same time are having a perv. That is a skill.
What?
But anyway, yeah, go on. Would you rather? Do you have to, Keyzie? I wish we'd sort of act like adults occasionally on this show.
But that's right, man.
You know, but
go
no,
on,
you
pump
do
it
it.
out.
You know what I mean?
Well, the issue with this one is I know what Jase's answer is already. Would you rather be funny but really stupid? Or boring but really smart?
Oh, but how smart?
Like, super smart, genius.
Oh, yeah, I'll take that.
Same. That was an easy one, Keyzie.
Yeah. You shouldn't have made it genius.
Yeah, true. And then
And how funny.
Oh, like, quite funny. Like, if you were on the radio, not the funniest one on the show, probably like the 3rd funniest on the show, I'd say. But you'd be a massive derby. Like, this is just a hypothetical would you rather, by the way, fellas.
Actually, I think I'll go for the first one. I think I'll go for the Durbrain funny fella.
Yeah.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Yes, indeed. Joy Division there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Monday evening. The time is 5:48. The All Blacks played over the weekend. Let's get into a bit of rugby union chat.
Crouch, touch, pause, engage. Rugby union chat with Hoyty J.
Yes, indeed. So the All Blacks, Mogi playing Fiji over in the States over there. The game got off to a bad start with the national anthem.
Lovely rendition from Fiji.
Yes, beautiful.
And you know, lovely. But I was thinking to myself, sheesh, goes on a bit.
Sure.
Goes on a bit. And then we had the New Zealand one.
Next minute.
It's funny, Jase. Here it is.
My only request would be just drag it out a bit more.
Yes.
This is because I missed the anthem.
Yeah.
That is terrible.
Yeah.
It gets worse as it goes on. So like having the air let out of your tyres.
Yes, I was terrified, actually, Mogi, that she was going to go for a big finale.
Yes.
You know, like really hit the high notes at the end. I was like, don't do it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I enjoyed the match, and I tell you what, because I've just taken such a long break from rugby, I'm loving Test rugby again. And the interesting thing is, I think the All Blacks' next match against Argentina in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Some interesting selection situations for Razor there.
What's raising your piquing your interest
What's
there,
really piquing my interest in it, and I mentioned this when they first selected the
You've
side.
been saying it for years.
And that was second five centre.
Oh, yes.
You would say the incumbents are Geordie Barrett and Rico Ioane. Geordie Barrett, of course, legend. Rico Ioane, a very good centre.
Yeah.
But I mentioned back at the time, I said, there is the conundrum of Anton Leonard-Brown, who is a very, very good player and was the incumbent before he had a horrific injury. Then you add to the problem Billy Proctor, who played centre and has had 2 outstanding seasons for the Hurricanes. He's a bloody good player in form as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do for the second five centre combination against Argentina, I think.
It's a little bit tricky, but I think by and large you just go with the guys that have done the job for you. So they've got to lose it. You can't just hand it over. And I think particularly given the All Blacks were playing Fiji.
Yes, there is that
you're
factor
not
as
playing
well.
against England. They're not playing against South Africa. So I think those guys will hold on to their positions as they should.
I think maybe what might happen, if a little bit out of the box, is he might go Geordie Barrett, Anton Leonard-Brown at centre, because he has played centre. Also, the other question, does Bodie start or do you bring him on as an impact? I say bring him on as an impact. Having said that, when he's on the field, he also supports Damien McKenzie and does a lot of interaction with him.
Share, I mean, if I'm the opposition, the idea is that you do the thing that the opposition least wants you to do.
Yes.
For me, the thing I least want is Beauden Barrett on the field for 80 minutes.
80 minutes, yeah, fair point. And also, of course, Will Jordan's going to be coming back, and he's one of those players you have to have on the field. I think you drop a winger.
The only problem I've got with him is that he's always wearing a shirt, and I just think he shouldn't be wearing a shirt.
Totally.
What are we doing?
He's cut like a rogue stallion, I know what you mean. But looking forward to that, and it'll be interesting to see where the selectors go and what they view as their first 15, if you will.
Yeah, I am looking forward to getting into the Rugby Championship. What are your thoughts, Keyzie?
I thought it was funny when Jase said Lanton Ennett Brown earlier. What was the score, by the way, Jase?
What was this, 40-odd to
5?
5, yeah. 47-5.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Good game.
I wouldn't go that far. I just found myself, because it was the All Blacks against Fiji.
Sure. Here's Collective Soul.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Collective Soul there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Monday evening. Plenty coming up after 6, including What's on the TV with Mike Minogue. Also, What's for Tea New Zealand with me. Keyzie. Yellow wee sit crust monkey porn fun account.
Look, we all have fun here on the Hodaki Big Show, right? We're all here having a lot of fun. I think the monkey porn part needs to be dropped from that. But to be honest, the one that annoys me the most is thick crust. I don't like thick crust pizza. Jase just invented that.
You love the thick crust, Keyzie, because it fills you up.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean? You love a stuffed crust as well.
Yeah, that's right.
What about if we change it to monkey crust?
Sure.
And that's a combination of the two.
Sure.
Yeah.
Or
I prefer
thick
monkey porn, but I mean, what was the other one?
Thick porn. Why don't we have a meeting with Bogsy?
What, the CEO?
CEO of NZME. We'll get him involved in the shareholders and that.
Oh, he's to the front, Mogi.
Jesus.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Night. And
What? Hang on.
That fell apart, man.
Were you came in so hot, and then I had to raise the intensity because I'm like the third one.
Can you just try that again?
Okay.
Oh, how does it go? Night. Day. Now, listen, we've just been reliably informed by Pakistan in Studio B that he's just released a new video on our Instagram account, so go and check that out, why don't you?
Hodaki Big Show, give it a search there. I believe if you enjoy that video, there's actually a full-length version of it on YouTube.
Yeah, you like that?
On Hodaki's YouTube channel. And
is that youtube.com?
Correct. /Pugsan/Hodaki Big Show.
Now, listen, the podcast outro today, what do we... Oh, we had a hoor of a fight about Coomera.
That's right, it was the Hodaki Big Show Coomera fight special. Here's a wee clip. Have you heard of Purple Dawn before?
Yeah.
Whatever.
I've never heard of it.
No, neither.
For what it's worth. And you're right, Keyzie, most Coomera are purple on the outside and look like a potato on the inside. But Jase, I'm sure you're right in your own way.
A potato is not orange.
That's not what we're arguing about.
That was not the
You
conversation.
said it was purple and it was orange in the middle.
No, he did not.
Did we find out that you did in fact say that, Keyzie?
You had to eat your words, didn't you?
Did I?
Didn't you, Hoodie J?
But go check out that podcast wherever you get your podcast from.
Yeah, it comes out. They come out every single weeknight. 7:30. Pugs puts together a best of bits of the show and the little podcast outro bonus content.
Who else is talking about the colour of Coomeras on their podcast?
Exactly. And can I just say that old Pugsan puts in a massive amount of effort getting those out there.
That's right.
So if you don't go and listen to it, that's disrespectful in my books of Pugsan.
Can I just say as well, to find it, podcast.com/Pugsan /Hodaki Big Show outro Coomera special.
Coming up, what's for tea with me?
Keyzie.
Keyzie.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed, the Red Hot Chili Peppers there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Monday evening. But right now it's time for...
Oh, yeah, hey guys, text here from Steve. What's for tea, New Zealand? With me, Keyzie.
Yellow Wheeze, thick crust, monkey porn fun account.
That's just so confusing for someone who's just tuned in for the first time.
People pick it up pretty quick.
Yeah.
Really?
Credit where credit's due.
We respect the intelligence of our audience, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, just to let you know, fellas, I'm very excited about my meal tonight. Beef cheeks in a slow cooker in a very rich beef sort of broth with mashed potatoes and green beans.
I like it.
Sorry.
I like the sound of that.
That's what you're having for dinner.
Obviously, Keyzie.
Before the show, when he mentioned broth and clapping some cheeks, I didn't know what he was talking about, but it's his dinner. Beef cheeks. Look, lots of texts coming in on 3483.
We'll get on with it then.
G'day, fellas. Glenn here.
Phillips.
Yeah, Glenn Phillips.
The cricketer.
The cricketer, yeah.
Has he sent in a photo of himself exercising with his shirt off?
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be him.
And it says, G'day,
Hot.
fellas. Glenn Phillips here.
Hot.
Just finished a workout. Gonna have deviled sausages, mash, and peas. Classic.
Yeah, I like that. I have no issue with that whatsoever.
Nah.
What's wrong with that?
I don't like deviled sausages, and I don't like peas.
Is it the whole fruit and meat thing
Yes,
together?
it is.
Yes, he doesn't like his fruits and meats
I
mixed
don't.
up.
Fruits and meats. It's insane. It's an insult.
You just want to keep everything separate, eh?
No, just fruits and meats, Keyzie.
Okay. G'day. G'day, Keyzie. This is a text from Jet.
Oh, my God.
Who?
Jet.
Jet Cleary.
That's
Coming to
right.
play for the Warriors.
Yeah.
Mean.
Yeah, Nathan Cleary's younger
Got a
brother.
lot of sportsmen texting in tonight,
Yeah,
aren't
they
there?
love the show. They've heard about your rugby union chat.
That's true.
G'day, Keyzie. About to demolish an absolutely mean bowl of Wheatie Bickies. Can't afford milk, so I'm going to make them the classic hot way with hot water. Might be cheeky, sprinkle some Milo on top of them just because I can, and some hundreds and thousands, which I found in the flat pantry. Surely help allowed out, fellas.
Jeez, I can relate to that. I can relate to that. Yep. Have a bit of a sesh. You got no food or money.
Yeah.
Some Mankey or Weet-Bix. Hundreds and thousands.
It's not unlike you, is it, this fella? He's got no money for milk, but he's got Milo, and he's got hundreds of thousands. You had no money for food, but you had money for drugs.
But guaranteed that the hundreds and thousands of Milo have been there for like 20 years.
Yeah. So, do you remember that when you used to get into the Milo tin and it'd be just absolute rock hard?
Totally, man. Totally.
So good. G'day, fellas.
Oh.
G'day, mate.
Hey, Keyzie.
Oh, sorry. No, this is a text I was reading out. Sorry about the confusion there. G'day, fellas. Hayley here.
Hayley Holt.
Brow.
Westenra.
Oh.
Having a casserole.
Oh, no.
Straight out of the tin.
She didn't strike me as a casserole sort of a lady.
No, beef cheeks as well.
You know, she said, had a busy day, don't have a lot of time, so just going to have casserole out of the tin today. Cheers. Big fan of the Hodaki Big Show.
Been a busy
day. Yeah, was it a busy day or a busy day?
No, like an actual busy day.
Right. Where is her? I haven't seen her in ages.
No, she hasn't. She hasn't been around. A lot of corporate gigs, obviously.
I'd imagine so.
And she works the AP and I shows around Christmas and that.
That's what she said. Busy day at corporate gigs is what it says here.
Yeah.
Cheers, Hayley Westenra.
She runs she's got a flock. She's got a really sort of a high grade bloodline in sheep, and she takes them to AP and I shows, and she's always taking out the blue ribbon.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
The Cure there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon. Now, we had the weekend. It was a bit wet and moody, so I imagine there was some television watching going on. Let's get into a bit of TV chat. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue? It's interesting, isn't it, when we do that, how it starts off just atrocious and then at some point...
Sort of find your way in there.
They sort of merge together, don't they? Quite beautifully.
Well, I don't know how beautiful it was.
It was so beautiful,
It was the most beautiful thing I've ever been a part of. Hey, fellas, I watched a show last night, the first episode of it. It's called The Responder. The Responder. It's on TVNZ Plus.
Martin.
It's got Martin, Party Marty Freeman in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's high drama, I tell you what.
It is.
But a little bit of humour in there, a bit of gallows humour. Enjoying it. It's going to be pretty tough going.
It is.
Of course, I worked with Martin on The Hobbit.
Sure.
When I say I worked with him, I mean I picked him up from the airport, took him to his house, and did a bit of shopping for him. So we're pretty tight.
Can you remember the stuff you bought?
Well, generally I just get him a little bit of a welcome package, Jason. That would be sort of the fruits of New Zealand. So I might get him a little 6-pack of a local Wellington brew of some description, some cheeses.
Oh, good.
Get him a fruit jelly, a nice cracker, a quacker.
A quacker!
Oh, your crackers.
And a bottle of wine, probably some chocolate. Not the Whitakers, it's a bit big.
Very piss heavy at the moment.
Well, it's food and piss, that's sort of what New Zealand's all about. And then I'd get him Once We're Warriors on DVD and, of course, Talkback. Just get him a link to the TV show Talkback.
Oh, what is that? I've never heard of that.
Good stuff, Fergie. I've started watching a series which I'm really enjoying called Those About to Die.
We salute you.
Which is on Prime Video. And it's basically Roman times.
Right, roaming around the world.
No, the Roman sort of 1700s and the Colosseum and all that sort of stuff.
Sorry, the 1700s.
The 1700s?
Caesar.
A couple of thousand years out there, brother.
Caesar, played by the great Anthony Hopkins.
Oh, Caesar. Well, that was 1982.
And the character, the actor who played Ramsay Bolton. Quite an amazing cast, actually.
Lily Allen's brother.
No.
But it's basically about two brothers about to take over from their father. One's a conniving, dirty, sort of cheating politician. The other's an honourable soldier and stuff, and it's the battle as to who takes over. But there's also heaps of, the Colosseum stuff, chariot racing, factions fighting off against each other, trying to win. It's just all the intrigue you'd imagine in Roman times, people being murdered, plots going on all over the place. I'm loving it.
So it's like House of the Dragon.
No, it's about 10 times better than House of the Dragon.
You'll
like it, Keyzie.
Thanks.
Those About to Die, it's called.
How many buzzies?
I'll give it 4 out of 5 buzzies.
No, okay.
You mean quite a lot of buzzies, actually, Mogi.
Yeah, I notice you always enjoy those ones.
And quite a lot of fatos as well.
Oh, good. I'm keen. What's that on again? Prime.
Prime, yes.
Good eating.
By the way, Julius Caesar wasn't around in the 1700s. He was actually 44 BC. He was assassinated.
That's what I meant to say.
By the 1700s.
It's Monday, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
We haven't got time for yours, Keyzie. What did you watch?
I watched another episode of Madame on TV3.
How's it going?
It's funny.
There's a good cruisy watch,
Paul Murray
man.
playing the guy. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's just good.
Good eating. Just good eating.
It's just good eating.
What's
this song?
Is it just good?
It's pretty good. Is this The Offspring?
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed, Daft Punk there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Monday afternoon.
Certainly was, Jase. Have you guys heard of Beervana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course. We were there last year broadcasting
we know
live.
This.
And we're...
Obviously, Keyzie.
Guys, we were there broadcasting live last year, and we're going to be broadcasting live from there, I think, this year, which is very exciting. It is one of the biggest festivals of beersies in New Zealand. It happens at Sky Sports Stadium down there in Wellington. And the good news is we're giving you the chance to get from here to beer. From here to beer.
Yeah.
Mogi.
Yeah. I'm with you, man.
Yeah, okay.
What else?
So basically what that means is you will win flights to Beervana, accommodation and tickets so you can indulge in your pick of 300 different beers at Beervana.
When you say accommodation, you mean like a room with curtains, pillows, shower, maybe a mini bar, maybe some Pringles snacks.
Two-way mirror.
Why is it two-way?
Little hole in the wall.
Some tissues.
Like a glory hole.
Some hand towels and some nice smelling squirty in-house soaps.
Yeah, I think you'll be able to get 80% of those things.
Oh, okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, I'm not sure on the pillows.
What about spending money?
No, it doesn't say anything about spending money here.
Spending money used to be a real feature of things, didn't it?
It did.
But I think it's better without it.
Sure.
Why is that?
Oh, I think it's just easier for people to control their own cash.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. This is actually better for us.
This is better than cash. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure whoever ends up there, if they run short of cash, old Keyzie will get his wallet out.
Yeah.
Well, we did it last year, didn't we? And it was one of the most beautiful days. It was completely still. Do you remember that, Hoodie J?
I do.
Absolute stunner. And yet, as soon as that sun disappeared behind the hills there, I nearly died.
She was a bit nippy.
That's right.
It was so cold.
We need you guys to bring your skivvies, because it is Wellington after all. Jase, you got a skivvy, yeah, I've seen you wear it. Enter now, by the way, if you want flights, accommodation and tickets to Beervana, hodaki.co.nz. It's presented by Liquorland, 23rd of August and the 24th as well. We'll see you there.
Good times.
See ya.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's your Monday show done and dusted. I'm off to indulge in a bit of beef cheek.
Yeah, clap them cheeks, Jase.
Yeah, man.
I'm pretty jealous about that, man, actually.
Thanks,
If you
man.
could bring us in a few bit of leftovers tomorrow, that'd be great.
My only concern, Mogi, is it's been in the slow cooker for so long that, sometimes when you do the slow cooker, it overcooks it.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of beef juice in there, so it should be fine.
Yeah.
It should be moist.
Cow juiced, Keyzie.
What are you doing tonight?
I don't know.
Oh,
cool. Keyzie, bit of pork mince, bit of pork, bit of monkey porn. Snoozy.
yeah, that's it. No, well, I'm home first tonight because my wife has signed up to Make a Wish.
My wife.
She's good.
She's such a good person.
She's so like my wife in that regard.
Yeah, so she's out making the world a better place. So I'll be home cooking us frozen beef patty burgers.
And having a go at yourself.
Having a go at myself. And then she'll come home, we'll eat that. We'll probably watch a rerun of Country Calendar. And then she'll go to bed and I'll play PlayStation.
Yeah.
What about you, Jase? Oh, beef cheeks.
Beef cheeks, bit of mash. My daughter is over from Australia at the moment, so have a bit of a chit-chat to her and catch up.
Yeah.
I've been sleeping terribly lately. It's really getting on my wick. But
I had my first bad one last night. I was up for a couple of hours.
Was this sleep chat?
Nah.
We'll do that tomorrow, actually. It's
can't
important
wait.
that we update. But listen, thanks for taking the time to listen to the show. Make sure you check out the Instagram page as well and all of our podcasts.
Yeah, because there's a brand new video Pugs just recorded, which is up right now on the Instagram, and there's an extended version on the YouTube of Jase getting angry while we're recording a voiceover. It's worth watching.
So good. We'll be back same time, same place tomorrow. Until then, see you later.